Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today's matchup, a battle in the Peach State, and when you square off against another team that was raised on the red clay, the emotion runs a little deeper. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Georgia State Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Yellow Jackets will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Panthers offense will get the first possession of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. You might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
And the timing just a hair off.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Back to pass, it's Cooks. Going deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. The Yellow Jackets offense will take the field for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he'll be brought down. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
The Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Right back to the well. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
7, Georgia State, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Cooks. They're trying to get to him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Got a man in the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. He'll set up to throw. Still looking. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Murray. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know,
Snags it on the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They are controlling the ball, 9th play of the drive. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to touchdown Panthers. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And he makes the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
and that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Makes the grab. It's Donald. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wide out in motion. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second along from the 21. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement.
He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Donald. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they execute and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Moving out of the pocket. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A 3rd and long coming up here. He'll just keep slinging it. Gets it out quickly. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Panthers are marching down the field. Looking for space. It's Murray. Dances away again. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Georgia State 21.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Nicholson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Feeling some heat. He'll get rid of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Cooks. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to take off. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in third and long, more predictable. I know it's going to be a pass, and then Houdini pulls the rabbit out of the hat, makes something happen, scrambles around, gets the first down. Goodness gracious, this guy is so good.
On second down, he's looking downfield. He'll let it go down the right side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Went up top on second down. That leaves him needing a yard here on third down. Works the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner will be knocked down. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Lofts one high and deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial, lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Cooks. Gonna try to get it himself. Running toward the tape. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He caught it. Touchdown, Panthers. And the pummeling has started. On to attempt the try. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bringing it out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete to the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, running back on the move. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. They'll give it to him again. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're down to the 35 on first and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
On second down, wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're in the red zone, first and 10 from the 20. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone, and it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's caught. It's Murray. At the 35, he's open. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch was called for, but there is a flag on the play, and we'll have to sort it out.
Kicking team.
A special teams penalty cost the D 15 yards as we start this drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move them on the counter. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
35.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Lost one deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Getting some heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The completion well past the sticks. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Back to the air one more time. And they got him for the sack.
And this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his 2nd sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. He's got him, and they convert. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. He's looking to throw, using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They move the tight end all over. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. The 40. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 10 over Vanderbilt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming after it. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He's looking to throw. Connection to the right. And a sweet catch on a nice gain. Gets it down to the 30-yard line. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. It's dropped, and that's how we'll wrap up this one as the game is over. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.